What's up, Better Days? Today we're at the Duck River. We're just below Normandy Dam, and we want to catch us a few trout. There we go. Let's get our little hand wet. If we catch some nice ones, we're gonna keep them and eat them. But if they're like this, we're just gonna get our little hand wet and then just let them go. There we go. There you go, little buddy. It's a brutal morning, but you gotta come out if you want to catch the trout. Oh, they have released more water without warning. They didn't blow a horn or anything. The horn that I expected them, if they were gonna release more water, to blow a horn or something, do something. They did nothing. All of a sudden this water just started coming up. Look here, this is crazy. Might be why that little fish hit. It was our first little fish of the day, and they usually hit right when the water turns on. Oh no. Alright, we weren't having a ton of luck up by the dam. We just caught that one little fish. So I moved down here to what I consider to be a little bit better spot. And we hooked up right away. I've got that Rapala minnow on there. There we go. This particular one is a brown trout pattern, countdown minnow. It sinks. So you got to be careful fishing the sinking lure. You want to keep it moving so it doesn't get hung on the bottom. There we go, very next cast. Oh, that's a good one. It's not a brood trout, but it's close. It's a big fish. Good fighter. Now that's a decent fish. That's a nice big fish. I may want to consider keeping that. Boy, it's right there, that perfect size. Golly, that's a good fish. I think I'm gonna let him go. I think I'm gonna hold out for some 14 or 15 inches. This one's 12 and a half, 13. That's a decent trout. Doodle-doodle-doodle. He just couldn't handle it. He had to get him some of that Rapala minnow. So I'm noticing little shad at my feet everywhere. There's a shad head right there. And then you look in these roots here, and all those little silver things are all little shad. Hundreds and hundreds of shad. And then you look closer and they're lining the bank everywhere you look. There was a massive shad kill up on the lake, and they're just coming down through the release water. And man, a lot of times when this happens, it can be tough to catch fish because they have so much food to forage. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're lining the river banks. They're completely every single place you look. There's shad. Thousands of them. So as I'm standing here, there's shad floating downstream. Dead shad everywhere. It's like a non-stop parade of food. I think it's probably gonna be tough fishing down here until this stuff clears out, because I mean, everything in here should be pretty well fed. There's a little fish. Feels really little. I think I'm gonna wrap it up for today. But I learned a lot. I learned that below Normandy Dam, they'll just start releasing water without blowing a horn. And this water is already swifter than anything I've showed you guys in the last few months out here on the duck. Now look at this tiny trout. I want you to look at that. They've got some real small ones in here. I don't know what they intend for us to do with this, because these trout don't live in this river. Like, they're all gonna die off. So like, that trout's not gonna get more than 8 to 10 inches potentially at all before it dies in the summertime. So I don't know what they want us to do with that little 5.5 inch fish. They're just not committing to it, man. There's a good fish. We had to come down from the dam, work our way downstream. We found us another little rainbow. He ate that rapala. Oop, there we go. It didn't hook him very well, though. It just fell right out. It's convenient. Oh, wow. There's another little one. I'm just not sure what they're expecting us to do. Now look at the belly on this tiny little fish. Tiny little trout, huge belly. What do you bet there's a shad or two in that belly? That belly is just engorged. Oh, what have we got here? It's a decent little fish. If we can get our hands on him. It's a decent little fish. Oh yeah. It ain't no brood trout, but compared to some of the other little skinny minis we've caught recently, that'll do. That will do. Here we go. Nice guy. Oh, there we go. I wonder if that one's going to come in. It's really far away. And I may have to mute this conversation because there's a radio playing in the background that I can't control. And they will copyright strike me down. But if we can get this fish in, we're going to have to adjust our ending. I had said that I had caught 4 fish. This makes number 8 now. And if we'd have been keeping fish, we'd have had our limit. That's great. On a tough day to limit out, really a good thing. Just a tribute to how hard we worked at it today. Anyway, I was happy to catch it. I was happy to catch anything today. It's tough. I'm still seeing shad floating by me, just left and right. There's plenty of bait in here for them. And this water's coming up. And it's brown. You can see how muddy it is. There's runoff. Oh, there goes a shad right there. There's runoff out in the parking lots right below the dam. It's just brown chocolate water, chocolate milk water. There goes another shad right there. But so shad kills are going to happen when it drops below 0, and the fishing's going to be tough wherever those bodies end up. And they'll definitely release water on you down here below Normandy without warning. So you just got to pay attention to that. This is the Duck River, and I'm happy I caught those 4 fish. It's better than I thought I would do. I tell people where to go fishing. If you like that kind of thing, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a better day.